was a woman that went to tell the people that Jesus had rose from the dead, from the grave. When there's any women in the house that can stand on your feet and give God a victorious praise, like you believe that if God don't do nothing for anybody else, he's already done enough for me. Is there any men in the house that will stand on your feet and realize that if God had not did it, then I would not be here today? Oh my God. So here we find that Jesus, he went up the cross of Calvary. Oh my God. He went down to hell, preached a 3-night revival. But somebody say, early one Sunday morning, he got up from the grave. And because he got up, I can get up too. I don't care what you're going through today. I don't care what you may be facing. I came by to tell you that you already got the victory. Look over and tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, I already got the victory. I don't care what it looks like, but I already got the victory. I don't care what it seems like, but I already got the victory. Maybe that's the wrong neighbor. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, because he got up, I can get up too. And there is nothing that's too hard for God to work out. And because he did it, I got the same power on the inside of me. Bring it at you. Greater is he that is within me than he that's within the world. He said, I'm going to make you to sit down in front of people that thought you was going to fail. They thought you was not going to make it. They thought you was not going to get up. But little did they know, the same people that thought I wasn't going to make it, the same people that said you'll never be nothing, said you'll never amount to anything. Your mama was this, your daddy was this, your grandma was this, your daddy was that. But little did they know, he died for all of my sins. He died for my grandmama's sins. He died for my grandfather's sins. He died for my great-grandmama's sins. He died, and because he got up, I got all power in my hands. Bring me the table. Oh my God, I understand. I already got the victory, and because I got the victory, he said, I'll prepare a table before you in the presence of my enemies. Oh my God, the Bible says that he already had the victory. He was in the grave for 3 days, and the Bible said, oh my God, they whipped him, he suffered, he bled, they put the crown of thorns on his head. And if I could just spiritualize, he was down in the grave preaching to Satan, reminding Satan of the words that if I said it, I'm able to do it. If I spoke it, I'm able to bring it to pass. We gotta learn how to repeat the word back to the enemy. Now let me tell you something. When you go to a restaurant, you sit down at a table, and here comes a waitress reminding you that you need something to drink. When your drink get a little empty, you shake it, and that's a reminder, I need something to drink. When he was on the cross, one thing he said was, I thirst. Oh my God, he was preparing a table in the presence of his enemies. One other thing, when you go to a restaurant, after your meal is done, one thing you do, I always teach people that when you go to a restaurant, one thing you do to let the waitress know that you enjoyed your meal is you take your napkin, and you fold it neatly and you put it in your plate. That's an indication to the waitress that I enjoyed my food and I'll be back. Well, one early Sunday morning, the Bible says that the women went to the tomb. They didn't see Jesus, but they saw his clothes folded up neatly. They thought they was going to see him one more time in the grave. They thought they was going to see him one more time in the tomb. But tell somebody, early Sunday morning, when they got to the tomb, they couldn't find Jesus nowhere. When they got to the tomb, all they saw was the folded clothes to let them know I enjoyed my time here, but I promise you I'm coming back. You want to tell your neighbor, I don't care how long you've been, I don't care what you've been going through, I don't care what you had to face, but I'm coming back. And this time I'm coming back with a victory. This time I'm coming back with a praise. And this time I'm coming back with more joy. Is there anybody that will say your team may have lost, but I'm so glad I'm on the winning side? They thought it was over for him, but he got up, 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 he got up. And because he got up, you can get up too. Tell your neighbor, you're coming out of this. The grave can't hold you. The grave can't lose you. The grave has no use for you. But I'm going to walk in my destiny. I'm going to walk in my calling. I'm going to fulfill my purpose. Somebody, everybody, give God praise.